Hey, it's Love Clark. So, it would appear there is a mysterious trail of deaths in connection with the Clinton con crew, okay? I got a lot of different names for them. But Team Hillbilly is known for their shady past before with mysterious deaths that defy logic, but they still walk around free. This crime family, oh, did I say crime family? Well, yes, I did. Now, months and months back, I spoke on a couple videos talking about how she'll come at people from behind. It's because I had to dream about her, okay? With the sickle. And one time I said a sword. I knew in my dream it was a sickle. I said sword just because that's the impression. It's the same thing, really. It's death. But, you know, I explained my dream to my wife first, and then I explained it to you too already. And I said, she's crafty. Don't underestimate don't underestimate her. And she'll come at you from behind, like she did in my dream. But I also mentioned in my dream, most of the time, the dreams are not about me. They're usually me in place of someone else. Okay? Now, this trail of deaths that, well, 5 or 6 people have been mysteriously died, basically assassinated or murdered. You know, if truth be known. Now, I don't know that for a fact, so it's my opinion, so you cannot call me a slanderer or misinforming, okay? But I will say that my dream, one person that was shot in broad daylight from behind, okay? I said this would happen. According to my dream, I said that. That's specifically, I said that twice. Those specific words I said, from behind. From behind. Now that could have had a double meaning from behind in the polls, and also from behind physically behind someone. Okay. That guy was shot down in broad daylight from behind. So, I've explained, and I'm not trying to act like some kind of prophecy wizard, dream wizard, and I don't like dreams. I avoid dreams because everyone's got a dream, and, you know, it's how you interpret it. Not every dream's from God. Trust me, it's not. And some people say, well, they are all from God. Well, that maybe not true, because the fact that these people that dream about inappropriate situations, okay, that's not, you can't say that's from God if it's a sinful nature in the dream, okay? Some would say, oh, that's tempting you, see? That's just God tempting you in your dream to see what you do in the dream world as opposed to reality. And that God doesn't tempt you. There's one place in the King James where it's incorrectly translated tempt, when it should be test. God will test you, but He will not test you in that way. That's the way Satan tests you. That's the way Satan tests people, by enticement, through sinful nature, enticement. But to my point, so long time ago, I've started noticing, years and years ago, I started having these dreams that would come true about other people on the news, or other, whether it was world news or just local news, or sometimes it was just in my neighborhood or people around me, and they came true, okay? And I wouldn't know they came true until, you know, it was too late to do anything. So I got tired of this kind of stuff, and I asked God, if cannot tell me why I'm having these dreams. And what's the purpose if I cannot change them? And I don't want to see them. And I no longer want to have dreams and dream anymore. Unless I can interpret the dream, I do not want to know it. Unless I can understand it or help change it in any way, I don't want it anymore. And God removed that. I don't rarely ever have dreams, but one about Hillary Clinton. I mentioned in another video the details of the dream. It's pretty horrific. And I mentioned, when I mentioned Hillary coming at people from behind 2 times, okay, it's from the influence of that dream, okay? From me memorizing my dream and remembering what happened, that she would come at people from behind. And I just thought it was interesting that, yes, I'm wiping my eyes, it's not Illuminati shit, okay? Tired of people saying that. I wake up in the morning and I report stuff and there's still stuff in my eyes, okay? That's what it is, okay? And sometimes out here in the desert it's dry and it's sandy sometimes, and it gets in your eyes a lot, so you're wiping your eyes. And I have long eyelashes, pretty ones. Anyway, and it gets stuck, you know, stuff gets stuck in them. Anyway, so, and I can't stand that shit. So this dream, and I don't invest much in dreams because everyone wants to have this dream of their Jesus. And I've had a dream of Yahusha. I don't know if I shared it on YouTube or not. I think I did. But anyway, if I didn't, maybe I'll re-upload that dream. It's a very interesting dream. I do believe that dream was Yahweh sending Yahusha. But I just thought it was a very interesting coincidence that there's this trail of deaths that is very recent. And the most recent one is this one young man who was shot in broad daylight right after talking to, I guess it was his girlfriend, saying everything was okay. Walking down the street and shot from behind. Okay? So you tell me if my dream had any validity. If I'm just, by coincidence, am I just misinterpreting? Am I being nuts? Am I being crazy? I don't think so. I don't think so. Now, am I trying to make myself into a prophet or a dream wizard? No, I'm not doing that either. Like I said, I don't like the dream investment. You ever heard me talk much about dreams and dream visions and dream quests? None of that shit. You don't hear me hardly talk about that, so I don't invest much in it. But what I do invest in is the ones that I do. Like I said, I asked God to remove most of my dreams. So when I wake up in the morning, either I immediately forget them, because everybody has REM, or if I remember them, then they have some kind of significant importance where I can change something. Obviously, in this case, it wasn't to stop the people's death, but maybe it's to make note, a spiritual note, that God, even that people can be having these dreams about the future if things are wrapping up, okay? And sometimes they're right, okay? But so, like I said, I don't invest much in it. But when I prayed for dreams not to be remembered unless I can do something, this could be a sign for people to get on board and realize that the Hillary Clinton crime network, my opinion, okay, is really out of control. And look how quick they lined up some dead people, bodies. They manipulated all kind of deaths before. They fabricated a lot of deaths. They controlled the autopsy reports. They control the guy that does the autopsy, the coroners. They control them. They have a ring of power, I'd suggest you guys go to YouTube. Maybe if you can find it. If you can't find this one, it's called People for an Honest Government. It's about the Clintons. If you can't find that specific one, then look up the Clinton files, okay? You want to see what you're headed for presidency, then you look at these documentaries about the scandals and all these witnesses coming out on these documentaries saying what went on in Arkansas when that was before, okay? Before, when he was just the governor. So do you think what they done back then was something big? Imagine when he got into power. He expanded his ring of power. He used that money to buy off everything else. They got everything bought. It's all bought, paid for. I'm going to go because it's, I just wanted to share that sometimes dreams do come true. Alright. I don't give a shit what other people try to say. Oh, dreams and prophecy, that's all done with in the past. There's no more of that. Well, I believe God can communicate to anyone He wants, however He wants, whenever He wants. Regardless. So, don't give me that bunch of baloney. Okay? Alright. That Love Clark. Keep your eyes and ears open. Remember, your dreams are not all from God. That's my opinion too. But they wouldn't be if you have especially sinful nature dreams. Most people that are normal occasionally have. Some more than others. Like I said, I don't remember my dreams unless for some reason they have some kind of real prophetic value or reason to be told. So instead of me trying to really understand, now see, I understand part of it because he'd been shot. This guy got shot in the back, and I said, she comes at you from behind. I believe that. Do you? I said that 6 months ago, I think. Anyway, so check it out for yourself. People for an Honest Government documentary about the Clintons, and try to find the full documentary. It's long, or the Clinton files. And I suggest you watch them both, okay? Both of them, if you can find them. You may want to check even off of YouTube and on Google for it, if you can't find it there. But it's called People. I believe it's called People for an Honest Government. And I keep repeating it because I just want to be sure you guys, check it out. It's very fascinating. If you don't know about the history of them in Arkansas, in Little Rock, ruling that Little Rock, they're going to be trying to rule this whole rock, the big rock, the third rock. Get it? Okay? So, alright, so I'm going to go now. I keep saying that sometimes and I just keep thinking, if it's time, if it's right, to say goodbye to all my company. Anyway, I feel free. Wonder why. Anyway, anyone that follows along knows why I feel free, or making me happy. It's lifting depression, because somebody's been removed from my space area, and I don't have to worry, hopefully, about harassment, backlashes, or any of that. And you guys know who I'm talking about. Alright? It's like a person that just says, off with their head. That type of person. Anyway, so it's at Love Clark. Love you guys. And yes, I do forgive and feel sorry, but, am I going to sit there and act like a person's always been a saint to me? No. But Hillary Clinton, we don't know what's going to happen, but how long can you murder her? I mean, how long can you murder people? How long can it go on? This is mafia crap. I mean, I don't even think as many people were murdered as quickly to cover up Obama's homosexuality than this yet. I mean, it's pretty close. Bet you it's pretty close. Now, I'm going to leave it at that. And you guys think about that for a second. Alright? Love you guys. Love. Dad Love Clark. I'm out of here. Peace. Alright?